Here we go then, another update. I haven't done one of these in a while. Well, right now, behind me is the BMW. It's just been down to Bridgewater and Taunton Motorsport College to corner weight it, set it up. I had a setup done a few years ago, but couldn't really afford a full setup, so they did it by eye, and because I had to work on a few other things instead. That was a few years ago. I've dicked around with it, to be honest, a few times since then. So I got into a state where I was reasonably happy with it in 2018, and then 2019 I made it worse because the back, I had no confidence in the rear, and I could tell that by looking on my own boards. I thought, hang on a second, I was so much more confident going around Panic Hill, for example, in 18 than 19. What's going on? So I thought, sod it, let's get it done properly. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Pre-season work has well and truly started, because on the 4th of April is our first race at Donny, which I love. Yeah, hopefully with that bit of work it'll be a bit quicker, a fair bit quicker hopefully. I've also put in a shorter gear selector, so that'll help as well. Again, I got recommended that years ago. Finally got a chance to put it in. It's not like sending a telegram every time you want to change gear. It's a bit closer now, and a bit sharper, a bit crisper. On personal news, I have just been made redundant. Obviously then affects the racing plans potentially. It's looking okay. Fortunate to be in a field where there's lots of demand for my skills, so that should be okay. So I'm tentative, but I'm going to carry on with the prep unless I need to do otherwise, if that makes sense. Should be okay. So the plan is, at the moment at least, to do the 2020 Production BMW Championship the whole season. Last year we bought a house, so we had to cut back on some racing. In other news, in our racing news, I guess. So I have always wanted a crack at endurance racing. Driver swaps, working as a team. I've done some karting endurance working as a team, and that got me moist. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm teaming up with Sam McKee of McKee Motorsport, and we are going to have a crack at the Snetterton round in, I should know this, I want to say October time, I think. Plenty of time to get things sorted by then, and we'll be out in his E36, so it'll be a new experience for me in many different ways. New car, sharing the car, much longer stints, working together with somebody else. I'm really looking forward to him. And Snetterton, I like Snetterton. Destroys your arms, but really good circuit. And you can subscribe, you can sign up, pay a subscription, or you can just sign up and browse and do simple things like add your car and stuff. So that's Trackbook, which I've had a lot more time to work on recently because I've got some more time on my hands. Speaking of more time, racing arc, the adage that you get out what you put in, well, yes, I know. It has occurred to me over the past year or so, and I'm not the only one who's guilty of this. It's an absolute passion, it's an absolute joy. I love doing this, and I cram it in where and when I can into my professional life, into family life. Well, that's no good, because it needs more time than that. If you want to improve, if you don't want to just hang around at the back of the grid enjoying it just because it's your passion, and I'm a bit bored of that now. I'm starting to make my way into the middle now, but it's taking some time because I don't put that much time into this, and people have said you need to spend some more time on your racing, read the books, do your prep. So it's a mindset thing I've got to change, and I'm trying to change, because it's not just your passion, your hobby. Look at some of Jess's Racing Mentor videos. There's people on there that talk about that mindset change. You've got to think of this as like a part-time job, really. For me, what that's meant is try to be more organised. I've found I've got a natural tendency to do my racing stuff on a Friday. I've got a Trello board with a lot of tasks that I need to tick off, with dates which ultimately always slip. But because I've got a bit more time on my hands now, I'm a bit more on it, and I've got the car on the back of the trailer now. Things like just getting up to Cadwell, spending a day with the kids, and then in the morning just having a quick recap of gears. What gears are these corners? I think I remember, and I got it wrong because I just forgot, from the previous year. Problem is, I'm not very naturally organised. I am in my professional life because I've had to be. I've trained myself, but I'm not naturally organised, if that makes sense. Another thing I need to do is get some sponsorship proposals done, because this needs to be done. There's so many benefits that a partnership with us as a family racing team can bring to the right kind of business. I'm not just talking about sticking stickers on the car and that's it. There's more to it that you can do than that. With the previous sponsor, I didn't really have proper buy-in from the marketing department, so I kept it a bit low key, and it was literally just stickers and mentions, and I still appreciate the help that they gave. But there's so much more you can do if I understand a business and can actually give them something useful. And it could be networking, for example. The Racing Paddock is a broad church of expertise and professionals, and there's all sorts of useful people to meet up with there, or contacts of contacts. There's I guess they call it the activation of the brand. There's this notion, again, from Racing Mentor videos I've picked up, that it's not just about stickers on a car. You want to be thinking of how to be a brand ambassador for your clients, these companies. It is a partnership. So what can you do for their business? How can you represent them? Finding a short list of companies. What's my hook? What have I got that's useful to them? And it can't just be generic. It's got to be personal, because otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, I'm working on a list. I need to do my proposals and get in touch with them. Looking at your business, I think this is what you're trying to do. Is that right? Okay. Well, if not, okay, what are you trying to do? These are the ways that we can help. Come with us on this crazy racing journey, and have some fun while we do it. So there's a bit of work to do there. I should also say thank you if you've recently subscribed. I've had a few people, I think, off the back of some Fiesta videos I've done, because I was looking for videos on how to change the subframe bushes, and ones at the time weren't that great. So I did my own, and a lot of hits on YouTube, as is the ARDS test one as well. I had to pass the ARDS test. That comes up on the first page on Google. So I hope it was a good one. But on the Fiesta side, if you're a bit disappointed this is not another Fiesta video, stick around. There's some interesting racing stuff here. And if not, you could tongue-in-cheek recommend, well, why don't you combine your racing with your Fiesta and maybe race the Fiesta? Funny thing is, that's not actually a bonkers idea. I've had some thoughts on the Fiesta. I've had it since new. It's tired. About 135,000 miles. It's 10, 11 years old. One of these days the cam belt's going to snap, because I haven't done it. And all the mechanic I've just, like the subframe bushes and stuff, I've just kept it going myself. But I've got some pie in the sky plans for that, which I would love to do. But I'll keep them quiet for now. I have to think about life after the BMW. Maybe I'll stop racing it when it becomes too expensive. What I'd love to do with the BMW one day is put it back to road spec. The whole shell, strip it down, do a really nice job on it, to put it back to as it left the factory. Yeah, which would be a lovely retirement for the car, because it's a road car, turned into a race car, and then it got turned back into its original condition again. I think that'd be a nice story. Then I'm a sentimental fart, so I like that kind of thing. In a roundabout way, this is meant to be a season preview. Well, I guess it is, because I haven't done any videos for a while. So that's what we're going to be doing. BMW, hopefully the old season, and an endurance race. That's it. So we're up at Donington, first weekend of April. Love that track. At least it's somewhere I've been a few times now, so I should be getting the hang of it. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to stick around and yeah, come with us. Also, I'm gonna try a microphone in the car, in my lid. I don't know if I'll be making much sense, but it's an idea I'm gonna have to give credit to another guy, Ben Rushworth. His videos are really good, I enjoy those. It kind of gives a bit of a running commentary. I imagine mine wouldn't be anywhere near as good, and it'll just be full of swearing and nothing else, literally nothing else. But anyway, the focus will be on staying on the track and not hitting anybody. But when I've got some spare brain cells, try and talk about what's going on. We'll see how it goes. If it's rubbish, I'll just mute it. We'll see. You should definitely check out Ben's videos. They are pretty cool. This Integra's a bit nuts. Watching it do warp speed around Cadwell is a bit interesting. But yeah, definitely check that out. And check out Jess's channel as well, Racing Mentor. There's some really, really good nuggets on there. Really, really good. All the things I've talked about, I'll do that thing where you put them down there in my lap. Or in the description. Either, take your pick. Anyway, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. But also, if you enjoyed this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because it really, really helps. And stick around. Come with us. See how we get on. And that's it for now. So, chat to you in a couple of months.